Hey guys, Philly here, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about the best skills in the game. So, I know I previously made a video on what skills I use, but I've kind of changed up my mind a little bit on kind of the skills I use now, so I want to quickly go over that and remind you guys. I will mention that those skills are still very, very good and valid, and there's no reason to stop using them, so if you feel free to keep using that. Also, I want to quickly mention that I have a Discord. I would recommend you guys coming and joining. It's an awesome community and I do giveaways there. It's really awesome. Just join the link of the description below. Anyway, let's get into the video. So, the first thing I want to talk about are PvP skills. So, the PvP skills are obviously very different from the PvE ones. Well, they're a bit different. So, the way I've broken this up, the way Robert has broken this up for me, big shout out to Robert for helping me in this video. He pretty much got all this nicely set out for me, but I pretty much agree on everything he said here. It's great. So, for PvP, the free-to-play PvP players, these are your best skills. So, Energy Blast, Tri-Beam, Final Energy Wave, Energy Block or Teleport, Deathbeam, and the Energy Blade skill, which is obviously the new weapon. I'll go over that a bit later, but yeah, so why are these abilities? Okay, so I'll pretty much cover why we use some of these abilities. So Energy Blast is very, very strong because it's, you pretty much, like, you don't have a cooldown on it. Like, there's no cooldown. It does a ton of damage when it's maxed out and you're maxed out. And it's just like, it's free damage. Don't need a cooldown. You can use it all the time if you want to. There's no reason not to be using this ability. Tri-Beam's pretty obvious. It is the best ability in the game. Pretty much, like, it does the most damage for the cooldown that it gives you. It's very, very strong. Final Energy Wave and Energy Wave are both incredibly powerful and have pretty low cooldowns as well. And they also stun people, which is very important in PvP. Now, Energy Block or Instant Teleport can be swapped out here, but going into Update 10, Energy Block is going to be getting a bit of a nerf, so I would personally be recommending you use Teleport, because I think it's just a little bit better, but I mean, it's completely up to you nonetheless. Anyway, the next one is Deathbeam. Now, Deathbeam is very quick and it does a ton of damage, so I would definitely recommend using this for PvP. You can really burst people's health down if they've got like a slight amount of health left. You just need to quickly get off some damage. Deathbeam is great. It's used by a lot of the pro players that are much higher up and have all the tournament wins. Definitely recommend using it. Now, when it comes to Energy Blade skill, so this is a list for Update 10. And obviously like 4 new weapons are coming out in Update 10, so, but as of right now, you don't really need to worry about that. But going into Update 10, the Energy Blade, so the Goku Black, like, Energy Purple Blade thing, is going to be the best free-to-play PvP weapon. It will be better than the Power Pole because it's just a lot quicker and it's a lot more accurate than the Power Pole at the moment, but I will get into some of the other stuff. Okay, so for the free-to-play for the pay-to-win, players, Energy Blast, Tri-Beam, Final Energy Wave, Energy Block, Instant Teleport, or Energy Block or Instant Teleport, Drain, and the Energy Scythe. So the only things that really change here are Drain and the Energy Scythe. The rest is completely the same. Drain's really powerful because it's just an instant 35% of their health, plus you get a lot of your health back. So it's very, very strong because you heal. So if they deal damage to you, maybe they catch you on like a bit by surprise, you can just hit them with Drain, gain all your health back. They've just lost 35% of their health, so you instantly just start winning the fight. It's really overpowered. If you don't have Drain, obviously this doesn't apply to you, but yes, Drain is very, very strong and I would recommend it. Now, the Energy Scythe is going to be the best pay-to-win weapon for Update 10, so we all know that how I've made videos on it. I'm not going to explain it too hard, but it is very, very strong. I definitely recommend it. The next thing is for PvE, so player versus enemy, or like for bosses and stuff like that, for those who don't really understand what that means. The best set is Energy Blast, Tri-Beam, Final Energy Wave, Instant Teleport, don't use Energy Block, Stardust Breaker, and the Power Pole, which is coming in Update 10 again. Now, the other thing that changes here is getting rid of Energy Block, so if you're using that before, do not use it anymore. Adding Stardust Breaker because it's very, very strong. It has a decently long cooldown, but it does a ton of damage, so I definitely recommend it if you're not using it already. And then obviously the Power Pole will be very, very useful for PvE because it gives you a clone who has like less health than you, but will distract bosses and also just lock them in skills as well, which is very, very strong. And it's going to be very crucial, although the power pole will be very rare, so I do wish you guys luck on getting that. Now for pay to win players, it's Energy Blast, Tri-Beam, Final Energy Wave All, Stardust Breaker, Instant Teleport, Drain, and Energy Scythe skill. So the things that change here are pretty minor again, but energy, you can swap out Energy Wave for Stardust Breaker. That is completely up to you if you want to do that. The way you would function that would be you would use Stardust Breaker at the very beginning of a fight before they've transformed, and then when they do transform, you hit them with a Drain, and then continue beam spamming, all that type of stuff, right? But yeah, it's pretty straight, it's pretty self-explanatory, and then obviously the Energy Scythe skill is going to be very, very strong because it does a ton of damage. Even though it doesn't have as good stats as the power pole, the ability is very, very strong, and I definitely recommend it over the power pole. But yeah guys, that pretty much covers everything in the video. Definitely people who buy game passes do have a significant advantage, but it's not so much that you would think it's not completely unwinnable. Like, because a player is pay to win, you won't just instantly lose the fight. You know, you do get some advantages being a free to play player. If they want to use Drain, you get a little bit more health than them because you get to use a higher form. They have to be in the Destroyer, and that will be more evident when you go into update 10 as well, because of the new forms. They'll still have to remain in Destroyer, but you get all these new forms that are even stronger. So definitely we'll see how things go, but at the moment pay to win players are definitely at an advantage. But guys, that's the end of the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and of course join my Discord, and I will see you guys next time.